Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might...
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? Wonderful. Please deposit the title. Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought. Oh, well now, this is... You too, huh? Under certain conditions, de-escalation But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before... A simplistic assessment. Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you We appreciate your time.
Not sure how a stuffed Sprat toy advances the grand plan.
This is one of our products. You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given appealing merchandise. Maybe it's working.
Guess even members of the Order ain't immune to creature comforts.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. Forgive me. You see, I feared the prediction was where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out.
You also the sea. Now, take the datapad. With my thanks. Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help? Since you...
The paradigm. they stay deciding just do as you're told and obey.
And now, the latest word on Superior Protectorate products. Nothing reins in restless thoughts like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Best we start discussing strategy, Commander.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor,
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan.
Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
This unit is obligated to advise against. Records indicate greater tranquility. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly, additionally, per the...
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I...
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented. and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea. It's the law. And now this.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating.
I know observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched.
That ship seems out of place here. Worth a once-over.
But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, your fart's preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a right...
We need answers. Now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander.
You do no such thing. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I was warned you might try to... But it doesn't matter what you do. But why would you leave me be? This situation... Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you... Fine then. I surrender. See that they're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automat. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you do well. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best...
If only all our foes yielded so easily. Let's review the data, shall we? I'm sure this was once quite impressive.
No way through that fence except in pieces. Let's find another way around.
I'd bet bits to Borstwurst. That's going to need a new fuse.
Is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't... Alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
So, your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own instincts are to be believed. Do not act like the current drops emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Damn. DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Ascendancy is non-linear. So it says in a good textbook.
Hostile. Assessing.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
A potentially aberrant event. Investigating phenomena.
Give the order and I'll take...
After some
Standing by to stupefy.
Your possibilities of... Following for action. Investigating disturbance.
Ready to waste on your command.
The Protectors destroyed their own relay out of madness. We assistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. It is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch.
Uncertainty.
Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous.
Testing my hypothesis.
Terminating
the
failures. The mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
Yes? And that, as they say, is that. What? Unfamiliar development. Ceasing hostility. Most irregular. Aborting search.
Yeah.
Prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists on parties to suggest a high chance of success should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially... So much has yet to be discussed.
Good spot for what I used to call opportunistic field resupply and intelligence acquisition. Or a quick ransacking.
starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us. We've got the override codes. Let's use them on these mechs. Control should be nearby.
You'll go no further, infidel. This next shot will miss. Have you given up? Displaying customary intimidation. Don't move.
Go for torpification.
I can hear you scampering around like a sprite.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I can hear you scampering around like a little song. Divide and conquer. Adding 3 turns to the equation.
Investigating hostile intentions. ready status.
I can hear you scampering around on this part. I can hear you scampering around on this part. Fine then. Cross that bridge and see how well you fare.
I'm ready to go live.
So predictable.
If you care at all about the delegates' lives, we should push on. DeVries is on the 3rd floor. I don't like the elevator as a means up there, but seems we have little choice.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quarrels over power. Especially when presiding bishop...
Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Let's speed this up. We can't have gotten Law before DeVries goes through with the plan.
Foresight does not reward. A military might does. Our very own officer Carr has proven that, exploiting weaknesses in the Protectorate to great effect. Do you have such guile?
So you think that your people should rule? I don't wish to denigrate your military's knowledge here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadian...
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here. Certainly. And then I'll brew us some tea and we could... I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well... These delegates you came to save... I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will... Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try. Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were...
All you'll be remembered for is sending your team to the slaughter. Assassinating innocent folks for your own gain.
I don't give a damn for my legacy. I simply wish for you to stop It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything. I am so close. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corp. The Order should know better. It was the Seers who came to me back then. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew
That's... Law! Augustine, you could have told us what you were planning instead of letting us blunder into a trap.
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized everything. I had to avert a far worse disaster. By any means. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but and yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. You know who these corporatists are. The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace.
Enough! Just Enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander. Commander, this is for Wade, for Eric and Helen, and for everyone else's futures you tried to burn.
Do what you must.
Resorting to violence. Bad time. Good riddance.
Station's not gonna hold him against that rip for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Commander, watch your foot! You look like a regular dockpot.
The idea is to kill the... That rip's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation, the rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, you have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation, you are
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now with the full parameters. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature. I have also detected competing. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive and may be open to working with you to regain access. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the state. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the Rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor, it is worth noting that the Order of the Ascend. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for report on board the ACS. It appears you now have permission to visit.
Celebrate the good ones, turning those who stole. It should be a no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. It should be a no simple thing. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Episode 1, Unwholesome Food for Thought.
Don't let the unhealthful foodstuffs of this eating establishment distract you, fellow Sentinel Dunning. We're deep in Auntie's territory for a reason, to find the Order's spy.
Understood, Sentinel Red Cloak. The turncoat is supposed to meet their corporate contact here.
So, that's it then. DeVries dead. Justice served. Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that. Am I that transparent? I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything. Now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something. Now you're speaking my language, Commander. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like... hell, I don't know. Putting out a star? Damn. Don't suppose you have any advice on how to move? Not a bad methodology, I suppose. Appreciate you making time to listen to me jawing. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever.
How I miss home's abundance.
We'll be home soon enough. Just pay the surcharge, companion. I'll help with the calculation. 25% of 77 bits is...
19.25.
Right. Why not round to 20 for ease of bookkeeping?
But the correct methodology for rounding this decimal is to the next lower whole number. In this case...
My suspicions confirmed. You're the very turncoat we've been searching for, Dunning.
Egad! You fell your companion in one well-nourished...
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're... Might be hard to believe, but that's for many years now. Her research was
I knew there was something suspect about you, food vendor. So you're the spy's corporate contact.
The tales of your astuteness ring true, Red Cloak. Troopers! The trap is sprung! We have Red Cloak!
Wisdom might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the sovereign.
Red Cloak exposed the Order sympathizer, only to become ensnared deep in Auntie's territory. Will she escape their corporate clutches? Yes, of course she will. Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright Protectorate Sentinel should seek mental refreshment at once. Our heroes' reassuring adventures continue in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Dutifully transition to other content, of course. Now listen to this.
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
Best ever to be had.
I find your proposed time for leave on account. Oh, hello. Cogitate here. Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Do your job is a virtue. Every cause is a cause, and every subject ensures our glorious bounty for all.
Have you at least determined the cause of...
More of your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to reach peak efficiency. You're the center of us. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.